Hello, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I know it has been a while, but I will explain the delay in one moment. Let me start off by saying you already know who I be. Your sister T. Come on in, have a seat on my couch. Feel free, get you a drink, whatever else you may need. If there's anything I got and you want it, let me go ahead and offer it to you. Just ask me and I'll give it to you. You already know my life's motto. It does not matter if I know you or if you know me. But because we are Americans, because we are human beings, that is exactly what makes me and you family. I am on today needing help from one of my dear sisters or brothers who don't mind helping me. Every August and September, I mourn. August was the funeral of my mom. September is her birthday. And during this time, I just yearn to talk to her. Just one more time. I wish I could lay on her and get one more big hug. I wish I could get one more conversation with her. But me and you both know when someone dies, that's the end of it. There's no more of nothing. And you know, I can't help myself during these times. I don't know what to do. And it seems like this year may be the worst for me. It's almost like it's the first year. And the reason why is because I'm going through some things, or I've been through some things. A lot of you who have watched my podcast know one thing about me. I have no complaints in life. I am thankful every single day that I wake up. I know that my joy comes in the morning. I know that it comes from God. So He starts me off with everything I need. I know also that it's up to me. Not up to nobody else but me if I give my joy up to someone else. It's up to me. It's up to me if I allow Satan to come like a thief in the night to only kill, hinder, or destroy me. It's up to me. My protection against Satan is God, our Father. He's the only one that can tame Satan. But my sister and my brother, I come to you wanting to ask, have you lost your mother? See, I've lost other people. But my mom, the only person I had to go to on earth that loved me unconditionally, wanted the best for me, would do anything she could for me, stayed holy and righteous to the day she died. She was very truthful. And you know, what I'm going through is the fact that I've never been here before. I've never been 60, going on 61 in November. I've never had 6 adult children and 4 lovely grandchildren, 3 prince and 1 princess. And I don't know how to deal with the minds of some of my adult children. I have 6 children. When I told you I had inner peace, I have inner joy, and I have inner happiness, that came from being in a state of depression behind my adult children. You see, they were all I have. Them are my grandchildren. I'm not married, I'm a single woman, so my family interactions, the people that's most close to me are my children, my grandchildren. But what is my main message to you? Other than loving God with all your mind, body, heart, and soul, what is my main message to you? If you've forgotten, I will tell you again. You had better always, and I mean always, choose you. In every situation, in every interaction, you better choose you. In every decision, you better choose you. You better make sure that whatever you do is good for you. Because you see, bad things do happen to good people. But I have 6 children, as I just mentioned, and I got 3 that have maybe lost their minds. They done went cuckoo. They done went to Mars or Jupiter. They done went somewhere. Because they got me all the way confused and messed up if they think I owe them anything. I don't owe you nothing. As a mom, not only did I carry you 9 months in my belly, in my womb, but I also opened up 10 centimeters to push you out. Healthy and strong, fair chance at life. Then I did everything I can to do what God said, to raise you up as a child in the way that you should go, so that when you get older, you may go astray, but you would not depart from your ways. Right now, they don't want to stray. Oh, yes, they have. They don't want to stray. Because let me tell you something. You my witness. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm confessing. I ain't gonna never, I mean never, let a child of mine dictate what I do with my life. God forbid. God ain't told me to honor and obey your children. He told me to train them. He told me to love them. But he told children to love and honor your parents, that your days on this earth will be long. I don't care about the days that they live and how long they live. I care about me. I'm 61 in November. And now one of my children's over 40. My oldest is 40. They better hope they make 60. But whether they do or not, whether they do or they don't, I don't owe them nothing. My stripes are like a tiger. They in my coat. They can't change. I've earned every right. That's why the song Tupac, Dear Mama, is my favorite song. See, I had a mother, a loving mother, but she ain't here no more. But you know what? I know that there were hard times that my mother had to endure as a mom to make sure that me and my siblings were good. I may not know every sacrifice. I may not know every in and out. But I know she did what she could for me. I know she truly loved me. I know she truly did right by me. And that's why I can say, dear mama, I may not understand, but mama, I appreciate you. I say those words to myself when I may desire to hear them from the 3 children of mine who lost their membranes and they senses. But they better wake up. They better wake up, because let me tell you something. If you out there and you not doing right by your parents, and your parents are yet in the land of the living, your life will be cursed and will not be blessed. Because God don't like ugly, and God told you to do a certain thing. So you better find yourself doing it, especially when it comes to your parents. And let me tell you something else. I don't mean no harm to the fathers. Please don't take it that way. But they say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. And I think that saying came from, because no matter what, no matter your age, no matter your walk of life, no matter what you do wrong or do good, mama still loves you. Mama will still come and help you and come to your rescue over and over again. Daddy may not come the first goddamn on time and tell you deal with it. Don't call me. Your life. You deal with it. I used to teach my children when they were young. I said, you make your bed, you're going to have to lay in it. You know why? My mama told me that. She told me what that meant. She said, you go out in this world and you do things, there's consequences. But you're going to deal with them consequences. She told me that's what it meant. And as I go through this with my adult children, never been here before in my life. I need my mom. I yearn for my mom. But as we know, I could yearn all day. But it won't change the fact that she's forever gone away. And now I'm left to figure this out on my own. And through all the pain from my adult children, I have one, my second son. He's my 3rd child. He said, Mama, it's a numbers game. God gave you 6 children. Ride with the ones that respect you as the queen of this family that you are. And for the ones that don't, leave them alone. My son Meezy don't think I listen to him a lot. My son Meezy don't think I listen. But I listens to everything. I had to text him just yesterday and tell him, thank you, son. Thank you. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the ones that's riding with me and respect me as the mother that I am and the queen that I am, or else. Because I will never go down and get off my throne for nothing. I'm going to stay sitting up high on this throne up here. Because that's who I be, Mama T. And ain't nobody going to change me. Ain't nobody. Y'all better listen to me. Because I mean it from everything within me. I don't care what none of you think about me. And you shouldn't care what I or anybody else think about you, unless it's our Father God. I don't care. And I'm going to tell you another thing. In everything, I choose me. I make no more life sacrifices for nobody but me. I'm only held accountable for me. I am only worried and concerned about me. I'm allowing anybody else to be free. You do you, you do you, you do you, because I'm surely going to do me. Ain't nobody going to stop me but God. Ain't no human being going to dictate not one thing to me. And you sure ain't finna come over here and change nothing. You ain't finna come over here and dictate, and it never happened. It'll never happen. I don't need your opinion. Your opinions are like a butthole. I already got one. and can't use two. So unless I ask you, keep your opinions to your goddamn own self, because I'll tell you about it. I'll be deuce, excuse me, pardon me, I guess to get away from you, because, hey, you don't understand who you're talking to. You done got me mixed up with somebody else. I'm your sister T, don't forget. Coffee T, you can't forget about me. So don't come over with that. You know T don't play that. I don't play that. You don't come over here trying to tell me nothing. You don't come over here don't come over here telling me nothing about my life and what to do with it and what not to do with it. That's not your position, and I won't let you. Nor would I let you judge me. And please, who are you? Who are you? I am created equal. I was made created equal. God said he created all men equal, regardless of whatever title somebody gave you on earth, regardless of whatever degree you may have behind you, regardless how many dead presidents on green paper you may have in your bank account. That don't mean nothing. When you die, you ain't taking it with you, and you do have to die just like me. I don't owe nobody nothing but one thing, and that's love. I owe you that, and I'm going to give it to you, because you ain't going to stop me from going to heaven. Our Father told us, he said, what? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So that means if you ain't going to do it to you, you better not do it to your neighbor. Your neighbor is any other brother or sister. That's what your neighbor is, not the neighbor that lives next door to you. Some of you get, try to narrow things down and play God like, he only mean my next door neighbor, not the person out in the street. You're a lie. He means another individual. That's not you. That's what he means. That's your neighbor. He also told you, and if you don't believe that one, here's another one for you. He said, do unto others how you want others to do unto you, not how they do unto you. Do back to them. No, 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 no. I don't care what nobody do to you. God wants you to do unto them and treat them the way you want them to treat you regardless. He'll take care of them. He'll take care of vengeance. God said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. But some of us, we're spending time instead of forgiving and going on. You want to sit here and try to retaliate and figure out how to get back at somebody. It ain't going to never be good for you. You're spending too much time on negativity. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got time to procrastinate. I ain't got time to stagnate. I ain't got time to just sit here and wallow and regret with this life. I only got a certain amount of time left, and I'm going to use that time for me. Regardless what nobody else say, I don't care. You can't judge me. You can't change me. You ain't got nothing to do with me. You better be worried about yourself. But let me get to something. My main point is to tell you how I got that inner joy and that inner peace and that inner happiness. I chose me. I love my children to death. I love them with all my heart. I love them. But I love me more. I love me more. I choose me. No more drama in my life. No more of that playing games with my mind, telling me one thing when I know it's something else. Let me have a glass of water. No more of that. I accept my life. And I'm going to tell you, this is how I got that love, that inner peace, and inner joy that can't nobody take away. Because I looked in the mirror, as Mary J. Blige say, when she seen this on my life, and she said, when I looked in the mirror, I realized it was me that was hurting me. See, no one else can hurt you unless you allow them. And sometimes we allow other people to make us hurt ourselves. But you hurt yourself more when you cannot look in a mirror and say to yourself, without any lying or any bullcrap, this is my life. This is my life. This is my journey. No matter how much it embarrasses me. No matter how much I am in awe to be at this age and go through this crap with these children that I done so much for. Man, but I tell you, I choose me. I choose me over a child of mine. I choose me over another human being. I choose me over a cat or a dog. I choose T. You know why? Nobody else can. Nobody else can choose T. Nobody else can get inside of T and react for T. Do what's right for T. Check T so T don't get wrecked. Nobody can do that for T but T. So I choose T. If my children ever come back to their senses, the door stays open. No. Let me close it. The door stays unlocked. Meaning, the door is closed and there's a key that you have to put in it to open the door. That key to opening that door, for those 3 children of mine that think that they are going to tell me what to do with my life, they are retarded. They think that they ain't got, they're retarded. Don't worry about them. They just lost their little mind for a little bit. Because they got to use that key. And the key is love, respect, and honor. If you don't have those 3 things, that's the key. You're not coming through here as a child of mine and gonna tell me what to do. You got me all the way confused. I don't know where you been and what drug you done took and what person. Maybe some of the I don't know if the right juices is flowing in you is okay. Maybe you shouldn't be mixing with what you mixing with and touching and letting touch. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what got you out of your goddamn own mind. But I tell you one thing. I ain't wasting no time to figure you out. I'm not wasting a bit of, nah. I choose me. And that's how I got this happiness. I never told you guys what happened. How did I get it? Because I choose me. I would not have let my children think that they gonna get grown and dictate to me what to do. I would not allow nobody else to dictate what I do. And lastly, ain't nobody gonna judge me and what I do and what I don't do. Especially not a goddamn another sibling of mine. You crazy. Ain't gonna never happen over here. I got this over here all under control. And whatever I don't got under control, my father has me. My father has me in the palm of his hands. He got me. He walks in front of me and back of me and on each side. I am covered with the blood. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Because God is in control. And whatever God intends on happening, it's going to happen, whether I want it to or not. You can't put T in no group. You can't put me in no box. I'm going to jump out of that mug. I'm going to always have options. I leaves options. I don't never confine myself where I ain't got a way out of nothing. It just don't happen. But I'll tell you this. You might need to choose you. Because let me tell you something. And this is very, 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 very important. Anybody. Did you hear what I just said? I said anybody will do you wrong if you leave the opportunity open for them to do so. It's some sisters and brothers that are just lurking around, just waiting for you to slip, waiting for you not to be paying attention, just waiting. Then they're gonna strike. You gotta be your own protector, your own self-wrecker. You have to be your own self-checker, I mean. Because if not, it's your fault if you get wrecked. It's your fault if you don't take precautions, if you're not doing what's right. But the reason why you can't group T into no group, because I'm not saying at all that I'm better than another human being, because I'm not. That would be lying. That would make God a lie. We're all equal. So I'm not better than another female or another woman. But I'm different. Yes, I am. I'll tell you how. Here's some proof for you. I love labor. I love being pregnant. I love when the mountain is climbing. I call a nurse, another mountain. They come there like, this lady is crazy. She loves, every time it's a contraction, she just having, like it's the biggest, opening up 10 centimeters. Oh, with that poontang in that uterus, whatever else is down there opens up to 10 centimeters. Oh, just to stretch of whatever it is down there. Oh my God. Feels so good. Boy, I was going to be a surrogate mother and I came down with cancer. Because I loved it. I love the big belly. I love walking like a penguin. I love when you can barely get off the couch. I love when the baby's down on your bladder. I love being pregnant. But most of all, I love labor. I love that feeling. I wish I could make myself feel that feeling. It ain't nothing like it. It feels so good. It feels real good. I don't understand why women don't like it. You know, one time I was having my last child, and this girl came in there. I call her a girl because she was young, and she came in there crying and screaming, "Get this thing out of me! I don't want this! I'm like, nurse, shut my room door. I do not want to hear a mother act like that about a baby of hers. Shut my room door. I love my babies. I'm glad to be able to bear a child. I'm glad that I'm a woman and not a man, because boy, this body can do some things the human anatomy, you wouldn't even know. How did God make it do that and feel like that? And whoa, but I don't know, but I love it. I love labor. I love the contractions. I love the mountain to climb. I love opening up 10 centimeters. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Oh, and for those of you who can't feel it and those of you who don't like it, I love it. Every bit of it, I love it. So that's how I'm going to end this podcast for you. With a good smile on my face. And just feeling a little joyful, just that I can just talk to somebody, I guess, about my mom, and just to confess to you all something that I was embarrassed about as far as my adult children. But shoot, I done made my choice. I choose me. So I said, I might as well tell them, look, I know I'm not the only mother out there that done got some adult children that done got out of line and got out of hand, and you probably don't mess with them or whatever, but you still love them and wish they'll come back to their senses so you can deal with them. But hey, I choose T. I'm not on no sideline. I'm not stopping my life waiting on nobody to do nothing. I'm not holding my breath. But if you holding your breath for me to do something, you might die. Especially if it's one of my children telling me what to do and they think I'm going to listen to them. They going to die. They going to be blue in the face if they hold their breath till I do it, because it ain't going to never happen. Ain't going to never happen. Never, 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 never. I won't do it. God forbid. So I end by saying this. I choose T. Do you choose you? And if anybody has lost their mother, and if you don't mind sharing, what do you do to deal with it? I don't go to no grave sites or nothing like that, but what do you do? What are some of the things you wish if you had one more time with your mom? What would you want the most? But anyway, love, peace, joy, and happiness is what I pray for you and all your family members. Until the next tea time, on the same T channel. God bless and God keep you safe.